Hello and welcome to another fully funded scholarship opportunity. If you have a dream to study in Europe for your masters, then here is an opportunity to achieve that dream. Because today I will give you an important update on the fully funded Erasmus Mundus scholarship, which covers your entire tuition fee, and you also get a stipend of about €1,200 monthly. Your health insurance is covered, and even your flight ticket is covered. Now, here are some interesting catch about the scholarship. You get to study in 3 to 4 different universities and countries in Europe. You spend at least 1 or 2 semesters in a different country. Isn't that interesting? This scholarship is open to all nationalities. Work experience is not mandatory. There are no age limit. English language requirements depends on the course that you have applied to. For some courses, IELTS is mandatory, and for some others, it is not mandatory. For this scholarship, there are no CGPA requirements. In fact, a member of this channel with a 2.2 CGPA has won this scholarship. Another interesting fact is that you do not have to contact a supervisor before applying to this scholarship, and the application period normally opens in October till January every year. If this sounds interesting, then make sure to hit the like button and also subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Turn on the bell notifications so that you do not miss important information we share on this channel. This is the homeland of international opportunities. In the course of this video, I will take you through the documents you need to apply to this scholarship, as well as how to apply to the scholarship and how to search for the courses. This is very important, so make sure to stick around. Let's give a massive shout out to SciSpace for sponsoring this video. SciSpace is an AI assistant that helps researchers work smarter and save time, and they just had a massive update. Let's say you want to find research papers for skin cancer. Hit on the search button. Here you go. SciSpace gives you papers from important libraries, including the SciSpace Library, Google Scholar, and PubMed. Here comes the new feature. With the combined and re-ranked results, you are able to get the most relevant paper for your research. Let's click on this. And to the right hand side, you can see the papers re-ranked. Right here, you can see the most important paper for this research with a relevant score of 85 over 100, and you can see highly relevant. This saves you time and gives you the most important papers for your research across all important databases. Another new feature is that you cannot download the papers from external libraries, including your university library. When you click on the paper you want and click on Get PDF, now you can click on Download from a library to download from an external library. All you have to do is search the name of your university right here and access the PDF of that paper through your university or institution. Another new feature is that you can interact with your search results even before the search is over. For example, you can click on Add Columns and you can add a new column before the search is over. As you can see, I just added a new column inside to my search result table. SciSpace now has a feature that allows you to upload files from cloud services like Google Drive and interact with those files, multiple files within SciSpace. Finally, SciSpace now allows you to cite papers directly from citation pop-up and paper table. And you can easily locate the part of a paper cited in your test. I highly recommend you use SciSpace for your research. And you can use my link and coupon codes in the YouTube video description to get reasonable discounts. Without further delay, let's get right into the video. So guys, this is the Erasmus Mundus catalog, and as you can see, Erasmus Mundus Masters Opportunities for All. The first thing I want to teach you is how to search for the programs or courses that you want to study, and this is the website to do that. If you come to the bottom of this website, you are going to find the catalog right here, and we have about 200 courses in this catalog. So I'm sure you're definitely going to find the course for yourself. So you can see the different courses right here, and if you come to the left hand side, you can see the filter which you can use to search for your program. To search for your program, you can enter the keyword right here, for example, biology or chemistry, or the title of your program, and you can select the country where you want to study. With the Erasmus Mundus scholarship, you can study in 3 to 4 different countries, so you can select the target countries that you want to study right here. You can also decide to select the universities you would like to study, so click on universities and select the universities you would like to study. And if you come down, you can also filter by the field of study. As you can see, it cuts across a lot of field of studies, so you could select whichever fits you. And down here you could see year of project. I don't think we need to do anything there. So once you include everything you want to change in the filter, you can click on the search button to search for your program. Hopefully you find the course that you are interested in. So let's say you're interested in this program right here, Master's Program in Cybersecurity and Assurance. So the first thing you want to do is to click on the link below. So there are two links, a link that is in the name of the program right here, and then there's also another link below. So the first thing I would advise you to do is to click on the link below to read more about this particular program, or you can call it a consortium. So there are different consortiums and you apply to this scholarship within the consortium. So for this particular program or consortium, we're going to click on the link below, and right here you're going to find information about this particular program. But if you come down right here, you can see the participating countries. So there's a lot of countries participating in this particular program. As you can see, Austria, Denmark, Estonia, Finland, France, Norway, and Sweden. Right here you can see the coordinator information, contact details right here. And what is also important is that you read the summary for this particular program. And once you're done with this, you can come back to the main website and click on the consortium or program link at the top. So this is where you apply. So you apply to each of the program separately, and each of them have different deadlines. The deadlines can range from October to January the following year. So I'm going to use this program as an example on how to apply. So I'm going to click on the program. It takes me to the program website, and right here the most important thing is to make sure you read all through before you click on the apply now button. It is important for you to note that the website for each of the programs might differ from one another. If you come down a bit, you can see the partner universities, and you can see that 50 plus scholarships are available for this particular program. And down here you can see the program highlights, very important, and you can also see why choose this particular program and other information that you would need to know about this particular program. And you can also start your application from this button. But before we do that, let's look for information that is important. For example, the deadline for this particular program, and also how to apply. Now, this might differ from each of the consortium or programs. In this case, I'm going to click on admission because this is where I found that information. So the place you're going to find this information might differ from program to program. So I'm going to click on admission, and on the admission page, you can see information like the application period for this particular program is 15th of November till the 5th of January. And you can see right here, it is open to all nationalities. And right here, you can see that full and partial scholarships are available. Erasmus Mundus scholarship covers tuition, fees, travel costs, and provides a monthly allowance for living expenses. That is quite amazing. And down here, you can see the admission requirements. Since this is a master's program, you require a bachelor's degree, and it is important to get a bachelor's degree in computer science, information technology, or related fields. And this is just for this particular program. And another requirement is academic excellence. You should have a very strong record with minimum CGPA requirements. And for English proficiency, IELTS, TOEFL, or equivalent certification is required. Motivation, you should be able to show a clear statement of purpose demonstrating interest in cybersecurity. And you also require references to academic or professional recommendation letters. So you must make sure to look at the requirement for each of the programs. This will tell you which documents to submit, as you can see for this particular program. Down here, you can also see the application round and application timeline. So it is also important for you to note the timeline and know what happens and when it happens. Within this website, there's always a contact details. Like in this case, you can see this contact detail right here for you to ask any question in case you are stuck or you don't know what to do. So just look for the contact details, email address, and you can make your inquiries. For this particular consortium, you can also see to the left hand side important information like admission requirements, application documents, how to apply. So you're going to find this in all the programs or consortiums. So in this case, you can click on application documents to know the particular documents you would need to apply with. In most cases, they are similar: your bachelor's degree or certificate or diploma, translation of degree certificate if necessary, and official transcript of record, translation of transcript if applicable, that is if your transcript is not in English. Make sure to look at the further information to get more information on when you need to translate your transcript. So you also, for this particular program, you need motivation video and motivation letter. So make sure to read this information right here to get more details. Your CV and copy of valid passport or ID, proof of place of residency, proof of English language proficiency. Then you can see additional application documents. You can also check them out and see which of these you can provide. For this particular program as well, you can see country-specific documents. This might not be the case for all the programs, so just take note of what you can find and what is required in your particular program. So you can see country-specific documents, and if you are from any of these countries that require specific documents, you want to click on them to know what is required. And there are other information right here for admitted students only. So if that applies to you, you want to look at those information. Right now, let's click on how to apply. So I'm going to click on how to apply, and you can see the information right here, everything you need to do. There's a step-by-step breakdown right here that you need to follow. I believe you are going to find this within your program, so because they follow the same format in most of the cases, but there might be some difference anyway. So follow the steps, but I believe the first step is to go into the application portal to apply. It is important to know that when you apply for the Erasmus Mundus scholarship, this particular one, you do not need to apply for admission separately. You apply in one place. You apply only to the consortium, to the program, as you can see from the Erasmus Mundus website. So you apply to the consortium, and that is also used as application for admission as well as for the scholarship. And in most of the cases, you apply through the application portal. So once you understand how to apply, then you can go to the online application portal. To apply, you just need to click on the apply now button. Once you click on this, it takes you to the application portal, and right here you can register as a new user and log in and complete the application form within the application portal and upload all the necessary documents, and you are good to go. If you found value in this video, do well to hit the like button, and do not forget to check out my YouTube channel for other amazing scholarship opportunities. And if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button and share this video to your friends and family. Let me know in the comment section if you are going to apply to this scholarship, and comment the country you are watching from. I will see you in my next video.